Hello and welcome back to our channel. This is another edition of Let's Talk Fishing, and today I am showcasing two new baits again to our lineup of crankbaits. Now it may be kind of hard to tell. You have to use my fingers to help judge size, but these are micro crankbaits. I think this particular crankbait that I have here, that I am going to name the Crappie Magnet, is 1.7 inches long. I think it's 45 millimeters in length. And I actually had some people approach us about painting small crankbaits that they want to use for crappie fishing. And actually it's somebody that I met through the Steelheaders Association of Michigan, the Battle Creek chapter. He's the president, and now my brother and I are both members of that club. And he indicated that he trolls these crankbaits for crappie in the softwater season. I am very interested in that idea, and hopefully I get a chance to go out with him and learn how to troll these crankbaits for crappie. Now, of course, these can be used for more than just crappie. These will still catch bass. You probably even would have a pike. Oh, got some clear coat I need to clean off of that. Probably catch bass, pike, and bluegill would probably even hit this too, I'm sure. It's kind of hard to do when... Anyways, I will clean the clear coat off of this before I package it up and get the hooks on it. But anyways, as I was saying, this will definitely catch more than just crappie. It will catch your bass, your pike, your smallmouth bass. I have no reason to believe it won't catch bluegill too. Now this one is a little bit bigger as far as length, but it's not as fat. So this is kind of more like a wigglewort style, and this is more like a slender minnow style. And this one comes in at 2 inches. A big whole whopping 2 inches we got here. Let's get into the paint a little bit. So we've got this beautiful bottom orange line that is UV paint. That's a nice UV orange, so it's going to be reactive in the sunlight. And then we have a very metallic silver that I sprayed on. And as you work your way up, you go from a light blue on up to a dark blue. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but there is a crackle pattern in here. You can see it really well with the silver, but that's actually blue over dark purple, and that's what helps give that blue up here the darker shade. And you can see some good amount of purple in there. And then we got the flip-flop eyes, blue, purple, pink. There might even be a little bit of green that you can catch in there. Oh yeah, I can see some green. And then of course you got the nice metallic clear coat that we put in there, that flake. See how well you can see that. Really gives it a nice finish. You can see some of that purple crackle in there too. But the individual who I painted these for said that he uses a chrome blue back with the orange belly, and that's his best bait for catching the crappie. So couldn't find anything in a micro crank that was already pre-chromed, so I went with the metallic gray to try to get as close to the lure that he uses. So let's take a look at this wigglewort. Now this wigglewort has a little bit of a bigger eye. So this is a 4mm. Up here we've got a 5mm. And I don't have this color in a 4mm eye, so that's why you got two different color eyes going on here. But this eye is a flip-flop. You get green, orange. There's a little bit of blue in there too, I think. Some purple and pink there as well. But again, we got that nice orange belly. Kind of slowly rotate this. Look at the metallic flake in there. Just giving that extra flash. And we go from a silver color into the light blue. And then we work our way up where I've got the purple underneath and the blue over it. And the crackle pattern. Pretty happy with how these turned out. Pretty happy. And then if you'll also notice, this is almost like the square bill style crankbait, but it's definitely reminding me of a wigglewort. Can't wait to really see what these look like in the water. I suspect that they will do some heavy damage on crappie. And importantly, we got a nice little rattle in there for such a small bait. This one, oh yeah, has a nice rattle too. We look at the bill differences here. Still both pretty big bills for the size of the baits. These are gonna get you down probably unassisted, 5 feet at least. And you're probably trolling for crappie. You're probably gonna want to go a little bit deeper, so run a sinker in front of these a little ways. Get them down a little bit, either an inline sinker, or you could probably run a few split shots, depending on the size. Probably won't affect the action too bad. You know, we got to run it far enough up. But anyways, two brand new lures. This one right here, I'm going to call the Crappie Magnet. And this right here, I am going to call the Crappie Killer. So let us know what you think. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them there. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate the support. And again, every week I'm going to try to come at you with at least a new paint pattern. It won't always be a new bait style or type. Just lucky the last couple of times I've been able to do that. I do have some glow in the dark bait bodies on the salmon slammers, so I'll eventually get some videos with those. And then as springtime rolls around and we actually get a chance to use these crankbaits, hopefully we'll have some videos of fish being caught with some of these new bait styles we have. But like I said, if you would, please subscribe to the channel. Please leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of these baits. Let us know what you think of the videos or anything else you want to ask or talk about. We do have a website. It's right here. It's reallegitcustoms.com. Hopefully by the end of today, I will have these baits on there and for sale. And as always, remember to legit get her bit. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.